warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, let me introduce myself. My name is Ngaliza Yonda Putri Aulia with name 25051522014 from Public Financial Accounting 7, Medan State Polytechnic Negeri Medan. Here I will explain the risk assessment material and assessment from Mr. Rizky Syahputra. The main benefits of conducting a risk assessment are 1. Preventing losses. By identifying risk early, organization can take effective preventative measures to minimize potential financial, operational, and reputational losses. 2. Improve decision making. Information obtained from a risk assessment enables decision makers to make more informed choice by considering potential risks and opportunities. 3. Risk awareness. Risk assessments help raise awareness across the organization about the importance of risk management and foster a more proactive risk prevention culture. 4. Ensuring compliance. In many industries, risk assessments are a mandatory compliance requirement. By conducting regular risk assessments, organizations can ensure compliance with applicable regulations and standards. Types of risk in risk assessment. 1. Strategic risks. Risks that impact an organization's ability to achieve its long-term goals. Examples include changing market conditions, intense competition, and poor investment decisions. 2. Operational risks. Risks related to an organization's internal process and systems. Examples include process failures, human error, and natural disasters. 3. Risk evaluation. The results of the analysis are then used to prioritize risks based on their severity. Risks with a high likelihood and impact require immediate attention. 4. Risk control. This step involves developing and implementing strategies to manage or reduce identified risks. Some common strategies include avoiding activities that give rise to the risks, mitigation, taking steps to reduce the likelihood or impact of the risk, transferring the risk to another party. Accepting the risk if it is deemed low and does not require special attention. 4. Risk monitoring. Risk assessment is not a one-time process. Risk must be monitored and evaluated periodically to ensure control strategies remain effective and relevant. Communication with TCWG. The primary objectives are 1. Obtaining information, obtaining an understanding of the entity and its risks. 2. Communicating findings, communicating significant audit results, particularly those related to the assessment risk of material misstatement and internal control weaknesses. This is a mandatory process to ensure that the entity oversight body, TCWG AIU, is aware of the key risk, control weaknesses, and significant findings of the audit. Risks of material misstatement in audit standards. Definition of risk of material misstatement. The risk of material misstatement is the risk that the financial statements contain a significant material misstatement due to error or fraud before the audit is conducted. is a risk inherent in the client and its systems, and it is assessed by the auditor early in the audit process. The risk of material misstatement is a core concept in auditing standards that determines the nature, timing, and extent of audit procedures the auditor should perform. Definition of risk of material mistakes. The risk components of the RMM auditing standards, identifying and assessing the risk of material misstatement, required the auditor to assess the RMM by analyzing two main components: inherent risk, control risk. If the auditor assesses the RMM as high due to weak controls and or the complex nature of the account, the auditor should plan more extensive and intensive audit procedures to reduce detection risk to a very low level. Okay, thanks all the material I can explain. I hope it's useful. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.